What's going on, guys? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from a screening after seeing Southpaw, which is a 2015 film that was directed by Anton Fuqua. And the plot of this movie is we meet Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays Billy Hope. He's this boxing champion. He's one of the best boxers. But he has a little bit of a temper. In fact, when you see him box, his strategy is to let himself get beat up to the point where he gets so angry that he just comes out and rages and eventually wins. But this takes a toll on him. He's very beat up. His wife, played by Rachel McAdams, is worried about him and wanting him to stop this. Until one day his anger gets him into a mess that... I don't want to spoil it. I know it's in the trailer. The trailer, I think, spoiled way too much as far as the plots and what goes on in this movie. But I won't talk about it. Let's put it this way. A lot of bad shit happens to Jake Gyllenhaal in this movie. He loses everything, pretty much. So you watch this movie trying to see him come back from that. Now, what I thought of this movie was I really, really like this movie. I like this movie a lot. There's so much to like about this movie. First of all, Jake Gyllenhaal as Billy Hope. I saw some of the training videos that he did to get into the shape that he got here, and he's in phenomenal shape. You could see how much he trained, how seriously he took this, how much he just poured his body into this role. But he does that, right? How many times do you see Jake Gyllenhaal willing to pour himself into a character, into a role? So that's not surprising, but just his acting is great. He's phenomenal. You really feel for him. I mean, I'm not saying he's, at the beginning, like I said, he has the anger problems. So you could say that whatever mess he gets into, it's his fault. But still, that doesn't make it any less tragic when you see just how far he falls, how low he gets. His relationship with his daughter, when that starts to get strained because he loses custody of her. Like, it's very emotional to watch. It's you feel bad just for the whole situation. And I remember reading a couple weeks ago that Eminem was originally supposed to play this part. Eminem! Slim Shady, the rapper. Now, I know he's great in 8 Mile, and even watching this movie, I kind of was thinking, maybe Eminem would have been okay in the movie. Okay. But I don't think he would have been as great as Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't think he would have been able to pull off a lot of this stuff. Hell, when Eminem probably found out how much working out and how much shape he had to get into, that's probably when he backed out. And I don't blame him. Rachel McAdams as Billy Hope's wife. I really liked her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's sexy. She's all of those things in one. I really liked her here. Forest Whitaker. I really liked his character. This movie is very serious in tone. It's very dark. But Forest Whitaker was one of the few characters who was able to at least try to bring it around and bring some comic relief in there. I like his relationship with Gyllenhaal. Also, 50 Cent is in this movie as like a boxing promoter. And I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I actually liked 50 Cent in this movie. Whenever I see 50 Cent in a movie, I always think he's the weakest part of it. I always think he was a bad actor, just in general. I never really thought that he could get better. But here, he's really good. I don't know if it's because he's playing this slimy sleazebag of a promoter who really doesn't care about Gyllenhaal and his personal life like he says he does, and it's all about the money and winning and all of that. But still, I liked it. Naomi Harris is in the film. This movie is greatly directed, greatly paced. It's 2 hours, but it never felt too long. You get emotionally invested, not in just the boxing, but the personal aspect, the personal stakes that Gyllenhaal's character has in winning and why he wants to win and for his daughter. And I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I don't know what more I can say about it because I don't want to spoil anything more than the trailer already has. If you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. My rating for Southpaw is a full price. Definitely check this out in the theater if you get a chance. It's worth it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you do plan on seeing Southpaw. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.